Sir David, there's no doubt he can set the table. And Kevin, you played for some great coaches, but is there any coach you would have been interested to work with that just didn't get a chance to? Say, you know, Greg Popovich or Phil Jackson.
You know, those are great coaches. I've had very, very little time with those guys.
Maybe in all-star games and things like that.
I have. But, you know, when you do all-star games, you let yourself go. You know, you open up yourself to try to, you know, be there and be present with the guys. Yes. Open up, you know, hey, what's up? What's been up with you? How's the year for y'all? Y'all playing well. We're going to beat y'all when we see y'all, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, you're very cordial. And, you know, you're not talking too much about X's and O's, but you do share perspectives. You do share, you know, philosophies. Pop is a great mind. I had a chance to sit with him a couple times. Phil's a great mind. Phil's super deep and loves the philosophy of. I haven't had a lot of time with those guys. Doc Rivers, you know, shout to Doc. And, you know, I know he doesn't get a lot for his philosophies, but he's very enriched with philosophies and styles and bringing teams together and trying to make sure that guys stay connected, stimulated. He would always tell us to never get bored with the process.
Wow, that's so intriguing. Interesting to hear. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Filling out the wings, it's Harden and Ariza.
You have to embrace some change. So with the help of my friends from...
That one, no good. Good D by Harden. And Kev, you had a voice in where you'd go from Minnesota. How did all that play out?
I sat with you know, my wife, and we all, you know, kind of went through it and thought Boston was the best situation. Paul and I had great bones and great history that I don't think the world really knew. We have been knowing each other since 14, 15. I played with each other younger, and I had a chance to play with Cole, but that really didn't go through. A lot of people don't know I had a chance to play with Steve Nash also, but I wanted to play with Stoudemire, and that wasn't the case. So I decided to go to Boston. Ray and I knew each other from South Carolina. And then, you know, the Rondo piece was a huge piece for me. You know, I followed the youngster in his first year and just watched his growth a little bit.
Trying college and just seeing what that experience would have been like. I mean, it's such a long time ago, but you've had some chance probably to get some perspective on both sides of that story.
You know what, Kev, I look at it like the unknown is the unknown. Obviously, I've had friends that went to college. Some of my best friends went to college. And I think I've kind of lived it through them a little bit. Listen, when you have responsibility early in life.
Which you did.
Which I did.
Yes.
And, you know, so from a mature level, things that interest me are not that interesting as you get older, especially when you have to deal with a vigorous schedule, of an NBA schedule. I wasn't able to, you know, be the 17, 18-year-old to chill, have, you know, lean on the parents a little bit, be able to be at home, you know, coming home through the weekends. No, I had a real life that I was responsible for, and I was growing something. This game is going all over the place, bro. Like, seriously, like, I'm geeked to see what's next, man. They got everything down. I'm sitting here watching.
Again, the miss by Paul. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Irving, and he drops it in.
Team, you tend to have more fun.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down.
Look at that jam.
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Harden. Score the basket.
Every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them.
Capella's got 6. Kevin, some of the relatively new rules protect. People may not know, KG, that you're not just a broadcaster for 2K, but you're a member of the 2K.
Sizzle Lord, y'all holler at me. Y'all know what it is, 2K. Right.
Ariza kicks to Harden. Dives for it. His three-pointers off the mark. Celtics trail by 5. And KG, 2 decades later, you still look the same. You don't age. You do not. Age. Years than 12 years with 2K.
You a beast, man. You know what I love about 2K, man? They bring the best in for the best.
Stolen by Smart. Pass to Irving. 1:31 left here in the second. Got it. Good job.
Feel for how to score inside.
And a wide open look for Capella. He gets it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you. But within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders.
If our guys, these sides match up really well.
And the basket is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times.
And Horford wide open. He shoots.
Coach D'Antoni, to me, Kevin, is he really gives his players a lot of confidence. And his philosophy really clicks with players. They're comfortable playing for him. They know their responsibilities, and they play hard for Dan.
To crunch time.
True on the 14-footer. Irving's got 7. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
It's good. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you might as well ride him, Kevin. When he's hot like that, feeling it, Capella needs to be ridden and ridden hard.
Got a piece of it. And on the way from Irving for 3, and he drains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. And again, it's Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half. And
this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's now 29 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harden, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I like how crafty Harden is, boy. Terrific at both.
There's Alex, Ohio, of all places. He asks, what sport other than basketball are you best at?
I specialized early, Alex. I was a decent athlete, had good hands, could catch it.
Are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by...
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Count it.
You know, Chris Paul will get his points any way he can. I mean, that's his aggressive nature. CP3, if it means taking it hard to the hoop and handling contact, he's ready for it.
And the rejection by Harden.
They can't count on him to continue missing.
And a wide open look for Irving. Buries from downtown, and again, Boston with the triple.
Just to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy.
It was for Kyrie Irving.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
He gets
what they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back